step in the middle when I do a little dance to the turns they light. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And look at this return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water. We're sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Fields this clean at the 30. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will get set to take over. They're set up at the 35 now. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Rattler to the air now. He's got it. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2. And he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside. And that time, it cost him some yards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running once more with Brooks. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They go play action here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. Lance. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Another run for Kamara. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
From the gun, and give to Miller. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. This time it's a passing play. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NF. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Rattler. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To the air, Lance. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. A good pickup of 8 yards, but still more than that. 9 to go now on 3rd down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Has a man. It's Brooks. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Rattler. Taken in by Shaheed. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 36. Putting Olave on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They kick the running back in motion. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught quickly on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. Runs inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 13-0 lead. Groupie to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Drive starts with an option, right side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Lance. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Now they'll throw out of the gun. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Brooks on the counter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down. From
the red zone now. He'll get this one to Brooks. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers with some work to do, trailing in this game. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Brooks is in for the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Play action on 1st down. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
This is complete to Olave. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Rattler back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He'll throw it yet again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Tried getting it to Chris Olave, and it sets up second down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
From the 28. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running left, this is Kamara. He's contained at the line for no gain. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground with Kamara. Works the sideline inside the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Throwing is Rattler. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing his Lance. He's on the move. Now here he goes.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
On the option, they give it to Brooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I may love watching a great throw, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This is reeled in by Leggett. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 27. Gets this to Johnson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Willie Gay there on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short, he's taking the option right. He's inside the 10. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, it's Kendre Miller. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody, and maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Throwing from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. This one intended for the running back. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Panthers are going to take over deep in their own territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And this one doesn't go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's complete. Here's Brooks. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On the give, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. Here's Lance. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Carolina in punt formation. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running behind center with Kamara. And he's brought down after a short gain. Gets him those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now. Running back sent in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Second down now, 7 to go. They go with Williams on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Running right, it's Kamara. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. They give to Kamara, left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Grouping adds the extra point. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lance. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Willie Gay with the pick. And the Saints take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They're set up at the 35 now. On the give, it's Miller. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. They motion the slot man right. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He has it at the 5. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints grow their lead yet again. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. On the move, headed right. That one's incomplete, couldn't connect.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Now it's Lance. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Buys time, rolling right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far. New series coming up following the punt. And they're going to take over possession. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Saints on their way to their 3rd win of the year. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running once more with Miller. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.